they have announced the next deck building pack, and we even have a look at the first archetype already out of this. This is what the new deck building pack looks like. So let's see if we have the names of these already. Okay, the theme's names likely. New theme is Senate. Senate is the first theme, which we already have the first cards for. We can take a look at in a second. Likely has nothing to do with Senate Switch. I guess we don't have the official name for it yet. But yeah. So this is the Senate cards. They have kind of like this Egyptian vibe to it. We're going to take a look at the first couple of cards in a second. The second one is Ray's Moon, a theme that shines brighter and brighter the harder one yearns for the moon. I don't know what that means, but yep. Reminds me of Witchcrafter a little bit from the artwork. The border reminds me of Trickstar a little bit, but yeah, okay. And then we have Xenovader. Okay. Xenovader. This is kind of like I mean, this feels like the holy trinity of Yu-Gi-Oh design in terms of artworks, right? You have your Egyptian style cards, you have your waifu archetype, and then you have your badass monster theme, right? It's kind of like that. I guess, yeah, what's missing is like the robots. The robots is missing. We have sometimes we get robots as well. There are no dragons. Well, I mean, dragons would fall into this kind of category, right? Like the badass monsters. But yeah, okay. Anyways, let's take a look at the first archetype from this, the Senate. Oh, they got women too. Okay. We got baited by the cover monster. All right. Yep. Okay. Senate Prophet Nefertari, level 4 light zombie. You can only use this card's name first and second effect once per turn each. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send it to the graveyard. Show up to 2 normal monsters again from your hand, deck, face-up field, and or grave. Then set the same number of Senate spells from your deck. Okay. During your hard to evaluate off of just the first card. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, banish this card from your grave. Equip 1 normal monster from your graveyard to a ritual monster. How do you guys feel about the fact that they are making more and more decks now that just require you to play normal monsters? I like it. Because I am of mixed feelings about it, because I do think it is somewhat cool in some ways, but then when you play these decks, they also do introduce a lot of variance into the game, because you just sometimes draw 2 normal, like this forces you to play probably 2 normal monsters at least, and it's kind of like, okay. But okay, anyways, tribute or send it to the grave and then set 2 spells from your deck is an interesting start. Senate Prophet Amenhotep, level 4 light zombie. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn each. If this card's normal or special summon, send it to the grave. Show up to 2 normal monsters from your hand that creates a field with graveyard. Set the same number of traps. Okay. Banish this card from your grave. Target up to 3 normal monsters in your grave. Shuffle them into the deck. Okay, we don't even get a draw for that. Damn. Okay. Rituals. Dude, I don't know what it is, but this card looks awesome as a ritual monster. I don't know why, but the colors, I like how the green and the blue goes together. This feels kind of cool to me. The fact that it's a ritual, it kind of looks awesome. I haven't even read it yet. It's big. Okay, now here's another thing. Before I even read these, I'm a little skeptical of a deck where you're telling me I have to play ritual monsters, probably ritual spells, and normal monsters in the same deck? Bro, how am I going to draw playable hands? Okay. Level 12 Dark Zombie Ritual Effect. You can ritual summon this card with any Senate card. You can only use this card's first and third effect once per turn each. You can discard this card. Oh, okay. You can discard this card, add a Senate card from your deck to your hand. Okay, the ritual is also a consistency card. Okay, fair enough. That's good. That's good. The ritual is not a brick. This card equipped with an equipped card is unaffected by your opponent's activated card effects. Quick effect, you can send a face-up normal monster card you control to the grave, change as many monsters your opponent controls face down, then you can special annul from your grave. So it can send the normal monster cards, which means if you equip it, yeah, if you equip a normal monster to this guy, you can send that to then book your opponent's board. I honestly feel like the fact that you can special summon might even be a downside, because that means you can bell this unless it has multiple equips. Because while it's equipped, it's unaffected. So if you, I guess if you can equip multiple things to it, it's fine. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, actually. The interaction on this is pretty healthy, I would say. I mean, booking everything is powerful, but not as crazy, I think. So, yeah. And I like the fact that it's not a brick. So, okay, good start. Tau Senate Wajet, level 8 Dark Zombie. You can ritual summon this card with any Senate card. You can only use this card's name's first and third effect once per turn each. Discard this card to send a Senate card from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, I don't know how good this is compared to searching, because the graveyard effects of these two doesn't start you so far. So sending the two monsters to the graveyard doesn't really do much. Okay, this card equipped with an equipped card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Meh. Quick effect, you can send up to 3 face-up normal monster cards you control to the grave. Target the same number of cards your opponent controls, return them to the hand extra deck, then you can special a normal monster from your grave. Okay, similar thing. The fact that you can summon a normal monster from your grave is probably, arguably, a downside, because you can get belled on this. Other than that, I mean, just send 3 to bounce 3 is a decent interaction. It's a decent interaction. It does, so far the deck looks like it's got light monsters and dark monsters, so it can play Dominus Spark, but not Dominus Impulse. Okay, here we got Senate Mess Neckbet, level 6 dark. You can only ritual summon this card with any Senate card. You can only use the first and third effect once per turn each. This card, add a Senate card from your grave to your hand. Okay. This card equipped with an equipped card cannot be destroyed by battle. Quick effect, you can special a face-up normal monster from your spell and trap zone, and if you do equip this card, you can hold it. Dude, these guys, and this is gonna be a good and a bad thing. Unironically, these cards remind me of Necros cards, because a lot of the rituals just have like a discard effect. I have an issue though, which is that Necros is 11 years old, and Necros is pretty bad in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't even know if these cards' interruptions are better than Necros card. Like this card is not better than Necros of Unicorn. this card is not better than Necros of Unicorn. So I don't know. Like I don't know. I haven't seen, like, so far I haven't seen anything, and we're starting to get the spell cards already. So like these are your interactions. These are your monsters. I'm not seeing anything here that makes me want to play a ritual deck that also has vanillas in it. The only thing I like about it so far is that I kind of vibe with the artwork. Like the Egyptian style big badass ritual monsters, I can get behind it, but behind that, but besides that, okay. Nothing really yet. We got their field spell. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. You can only use this card's second name once per turn. Once per turn, you can ritual summon a Senate ritual from your hand or grave by sending normal monster cards with different names from each other from your hand, deck, and or face-up field to the graveyard, whose total level equal or exceed its level. Then you can equip a normal monster from your grave to it. Okay, we have basically a version of advanced ritual art. Yeah, we have advanced ritual art pretty much for the deck. And then you also get an equip. Sure. If you special a non-token normal monster, you can draw 1 card. Okay, that's my favorite card of the art of the deck so far. That's cool. But it's still not crazy. Just because it draws a card is not that crazy. I feel like this is the type of card that they should have put like on activation search for 1. This is the card that I feel like they should have put. When you activate it, you can search one of your rituals, and then it would have been a good card. But literally just a field spell that can ritual summon once per turn, by the way. Like this card is worse than the Libromancer field spell, and that is already, that means something. Because here's the thing, we're not evaluating, we cannot we cannot evaluate these cards by the standards of normal Yu-Gi-Oh cards because this is a ritual deck. And rituals are so hard to make work in Yu-Gi-Oh, in modern Yu-Gi-Oh. The ritual mechanic is so flawed, they literally have to make the craziest cards to make up for it. And this might sound weird when we're in a format where Mitsurugi is still a thing and the Light and Darkness ritual deck is also meta. But like, look at how custom the cards are to make those decks good. Like, look at how custom cards like Habakiri are. Like the Light and Darkness ritual spell literally says add itself and another card from your grave back to your hand. You just get 2 cards for free when it's in your grave. Just add 2 cards back from your graveyard. Like the quality of the cards to make these decks good is insane. Mitsurugi ritual, tribute from deck, summon from deck, whatever you want. Like, and this is just not it. This is just not it for a ritual deck. So yeah. All right. Normal spell, send it per. You can only use this card's name first and second effect once per turn each. Add 1 Senate monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, Aroda. If you discard a Senate ritual monster while this card's in your grave, you can banish this card's special and non-effect fusion monster from your extra deck with attack less than or equal to any of the discarded monsters as a normal monster card, but for the rest of this turn, it cannot attack directly. Also, you cannot activate non-zombie monsters effects. Banish this special and non-effect fusion. Special the non-effect fusion monster as a normal monster card. Okay, I guess, okay, because a non-effect fusion monster is not considered a normal monster. Right. For the rest of the turn, it cannot attack. Also, you cannot activate non-zombie monster effects. So you can go activate this card, search for one of these guys, probably this guy, discard it to search, and then you get a free summon from the extra deck. Like a Theseus or something. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I'm willing to cut... Oh, there's a trap still. I forgot the trap. Okay, hold up. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. Wait, there's 2 traps. Ritual summon a Senate ritual from your hand or grave by sending normal monster cards with different names from each other from your hand deck. You can equip normal monster from your grave to it. The normal monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect. Banished. Okay, yeah, protecting the normal monster. Okay, ritual summon 1 from grave by sending from a hand. This is cool, but on a trap, I feel like this is a little meh. This should have probably been a spell. Or even quick play spell, unironically. Senate Cataract, normal trap. Oh, there's 3 traps. Oh yes, a counter trap. Let's go. You can only use this card's first and second effect once per turn each. Choose opponent's main monster zones equal to the number of normal monsters and Senate ritual monsters you control. Negate the first monster effect activated in each of those zones that resolves this turn. Okay. That's at least creative, I guess. That's a funny one. If the total attack of all normal monster cards you control is more than 3,000, you could banish this card from your grave. Target a monster your opponent controls, send it to the grave. Banish this card from your grave, target a monster. Okay, that's a neat double interruption at least. It's a double interruption. Senate Thunderfall, counter trap. You can only use the first, second effect once per turn. When your opponent activates a spell trap while you control a normal monster or Senate, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. Yes! Yes, generic Omni Negate counter trap. Let's go. If the total attack of all normal monster cards you control is more than 3,000, you can banish this card from your grave, set 1 Senate spell trap from your deck or grave except Senate Thunderfall. It's not Omni, it's just spell trap. Okay, dude. Congratulations. I don't think, personally, if I had the job of designing a ritual deck, I don't think I would put 3 trap cards into the first wave. I think this is heavily gonna hurt, like, this deck's viability. Here's the thing. What I was about to say before I realized there was a couple of trap cards in here. I feel like with deck build packs, right? You never know what's going to happen with deck build packs. Because we've had this happen a couple times in the past. That they just like chose to make these decks good, right? And just from the first wave, I don't think there's anything crazy here. I like the aesthetic of the archetype. I think it's cool. I like when they lean into this like Egyptian lore stuff. But just in terms of viability, so far, this deck is bad. This deck is bad. As much as I would want it to be good, because I kind of think these cards are cool, this is not a good deck. This could change, because they've done this in the past, right? Like Rescue Ace was bad when it came out. Pearly was bad when it came out. Labyrinth was bad when it came out. There was a lot of decks that they ended up making good because they wanted them to become good, right? They make the cards, right? So they have a choice. They can always make a Habakiri for this deck, I guess, or something like that, right? They can make this deck good if they want to, but from the first wave, this is not it. This is not good. These are not good cards, for the most part. Doesn't provide anything. There is one more card to be shown for this. Yeah, I mean, there is more stuff needed for sure. I mean, I doubt that one card is going to change the thing. I think once the first set comes out, once this set comes out, I think this is not going to be a good archetype. But of course, the deck build packs usually get support in later core sets. They put stuff in there to make them better. And that is what could make this deck viable then. Right? Like if we get cards of the quality of something like, yeah, Cool Tune Rotary, Pearly, whatever, like, yeah, even Cool Tune was not a good deck after the first set, right? After the deck build pack that had Cool Tune was not existent in advanced constructed format, right? The difference was that, like, Cool Tune cards, they read like good cards is the thing, right? Like, you read the first wave of Cool Tune cards, you're like, okay, these cards are good, right? These cards were good, like Mix, Rico, Q, Cool Tune Synchro, Trackmaker, like, they had good cards. It just wasn't enough. But it was always clear, like, yeah, if they make more good Cool Tune cards, then this deck is going to be really good because they have good cards already. And this deck doesn't even have that going for it right now. So they need something incredibly broken, I feel like, to make it good. They need a hand trap that is treated as a normal monster everywhere except in the hand. Okay. I mean, it'd be an interesting concept, I guess. Yeah, that. But then, to be honest with you, why make a deck that is centered around normal monsters when you then make a card that is treated as a normal monster and you don't have to play any normal monsters? You know what I mean? Like, that'd be... It sounds smart at first, but then why do it? Like, here's a deck that revolves around normal monsters, and then there's no normal... You don't have to play normal monsters in it, actually. We were joking. Like, you can just kind of, like, not do it then.